Here's Golden.
Let's get another Golden song.
Oh, I can't wait.
At my door, the leaves are falling, and cold wild wind will come. Sweethearts walk by together, and I still miss someone. I go out on the party and look for a little fun, but I find a darkened corner, 'cause I still miss someone. Oh no, I never got over those blue eyes. I see them everywhere. I miss those arms that held me when all the love was there. Well, I wonder if she's sorry for leaving what we begun. There's someone for me somewhere, and I still miss someone. Oh no, I never got over those blue eyes. I see them everywhere. I miss those arms that held me when all the love was there. Well, I wonder if she's sorry for leaving what we begun. There's someone for me somewhere, and I still miss someone. And I still miss someone.
Woo, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
To be well known of men, I may not ever be. I'm sure my name will not go down in history. There'll be no marble plaques to tell of my good deeds.
Whoa. Man.
Well, a gambler walked into a bar with an octopus in a great big jar. Set it down, said to the bartender, "Tell you what, I'll bet you a couple of beers against 2 free hours of work around here that my friend can play any instrument you got." Well, the day was long and the business light, and wouldn't pick up till later that night, so the bartender scratched his head and said, "Why not?" So he walked up on that dark bandstand, came back with a flugelhorn in his hand, put it down and said, "Okay, play me something hot." Then all of a sudden that jar began to shake, and that octopus came slithering out like a great big wad of snakes. He grabbed that horn and rolled around, first on the bar, then on the ground, and the bartender said, "You lose," in a laughing voice. The gambler said, "No, he's just confused. It's those 3 valves he's seldom used. You see, a bugle is his instrument of choice." Well, the octopus and the gambler drank their beers. Then the octopus crawled back in the jar with a burp everyone could hear. The bartender said, "Now, don't go away. I've got something that he can't play." And he left for a minute and came back with a saxophone. And the gambler said, "Double down this time." So 4 more beers were set in the line, and the octopus crawled out, and 2 beers were quickly gone. The patrons in the bar all gathered round to see if that saxophone would emit a sound. Then he grabbed that sax and rolled around, first on the bar, then on the ground, till the bartender said, "Now do you want to concede?" The gambler said, "Oh, he's just feeling it out, and before he puts that thing in his mouth, he needs a minute to moisten up his reed." Well, the octopus crawled back in the jar, and the gambler drank his beers. The bartender, all frustrated, said, "Now, wait a minute here. I'll bet you the deed to this whole bar, that slimy critter in that jar can't play an instrument that I've got in the back. And if you lose, the both of you will work for me doing what I choose for the next 6 months. Now, what do you say to that?" The gambler said, "Well, buddy, you're wrong. Just bring out your sackbut or xylophone." And the bartender said, "Oh, it's nothing quite that trite." Then he went in the back and soon emerged with the awfulest sound you ever heard, and laid down great Highland Scottish bagpipes. Now, the octopus must have thought those bagpipes glamorous, 'cause he caressed them in a manner clearly amorous. Well, they began to roll around, first on the bar, then on the ground, till the bartender said, "I've got him this time, it's true." The gambler said, "Oh, he'll settle down and play it when he stops fooling around and figures out that playing it is all he's gonna do." Oh, the gambler and the octopus, they were the best, I swear. There was no other like them anywhere. Yeah, the gambler and the octopus, they were a winning pair. A straight royal flush could not compare. Well, it wasn't a fair bet, 'cause the gambler cheated. Yeah, the octopus was a graduate of Juilliard. and a member of the American Federation of Musicians. And he was also president of the Charlie McCoy fan club. So now you can hear him playing every night in the Gambler's Bar down on Lower Broad. Hey, bartender, 8 more beers for my little buddy, if you please.
Oh, man.
Kick it off. Well, now things are strange at my old alma mater. They're changing things that they might not order. You can just call me an old fuddy-duddy, I guess. But they threw out teaching the ABCs, added CRT and new biology, and you can't deny all the amazing progress, especially since Bubba changed his name to Charlene. Went out and joined the girls' swimming team. Yeah, they've won every race, broke every record in the state. So now we're making him homecoming queen. And since Bubba changed his name to Charlene, we're now seeing things not meant to be seen. No matter how you slice it, it's hard to keep his business private. Since Bubba's changed his name to Charlene and went out and joined the girls' swimming team. If we continue in this pursuit, we'll need to rethink those bathing suits. They've been getting skimpier for years, and that's got to stop. No more swimming suits by Christian Dior. That's just not going to work anymore. We need a lot more fabric at the bottom now than on the top. Since Bubba changed his name to Charlene, yeah, went out and joined the girls' swimming team. Well, they've won every race, broke every record in the state. So now we're making him homecoming queen. The whole senior class is predominantly Caucasian, but this year they've decided to identify as Asian. It's not that they didn't want their white privilege anymore. They just all thought that it might help their SAT scores. And since Leroy changed his name to Louise, well, we win girls wrestling championships with ease. Yeah, while it's a great step forward, costume failures can be awkward. Since Leroy changed his name to Louise and Bubba changed his name to Charlene, went out and joined that girls' swimming team. Yes, and we've won every race, broke every record in the state, and now we're making him homecoming queen. Since Bubba changed his name to Charlene. But you know, this is all working out pretty good. Why, my wife now identifies as my husband. So I bought her a new bass boat for her birthday. And she bought me that diamond necklace she's always wanted. Hey, it's a win-win situation.
Hey, and if you like this one, you'll love this one. Just go to the link.